Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another episode of the Let's Keep It a Buck podcast. I'm going to stop guessing the episode numbers. I don't know what episode number it is. What's good, y'all? Welcome back. Shout out to Twitch chat in the building. We got 75 in here right now. There should be an upswing in a couple minutes. I just tweeted out the link. Shout out to YouTube as well. Y'all going crazy, even on the clips now. Wow, look at y'all. Shout out to Spotify, iTunes, TikTok. Leave us a 5-star on iTunes. Y'all know what to do. We got the usual crew in the building minus Dom. Dom is busy tonight. He will not be here tonight, unfortunately. But say what's up.
What's good?
What's poppin', people? It's your mom's favorite. I don't know what Dom will be saying. I'm trying to imitate that.
It's your mom's favorite midnight snack?
It's your mom's favorite afternoon snack, Omar.
Omar, freeze real quick. All right, there you go. That's Dom.
I'm glitching. I'm lagging. I just.
Okay. Oh shit, yo, how y'all been, man? Since the last pod.
Yeah, since the last pod, ain't nothing really. I had a pretty good weekend. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I went to Linux and balled out. How about like 3 things? So, I spent time with my loved ones. Let's say that.
That's good. I know Sage came back from a 2-0 deficit a couple nights ago.
What do you mean?
Team up, bro.
Hey man,
you a 2-0 lead. It's okay.
Man, if we want to just sit there and pretend like I'm not that nigga, it's cool, bro.
Omar, let's just say it was the Mavs versus the Clippers, and the Mavs were up 2-0, and the Clippers came back. It's all good though. It's all good.
Sage never talk about his teammates though. That's what be killing me. Is team up
because I am the team.
Oh my!
I'm the team.
Oh my god, I'm the table head ass. Yo,
I score and assist on almost all the points.
Omar, let me tell you, every single game, this is what Sage says. Yo, you can hate me right now, but give me the ball if y'all want to win. He says that every game.
You can hate me, bro, because it'll be like 5 plays. It'll be somebody. Shout out squad, by the way. It'll be like Father Meme come down that motherfucker, brick a 3. Or what's my dog? My dog Vina will run out that bitch, throw a turnover, and I'll be like, look, man, look, y'all can keep doing that, or y'all can give me the ball and we can win the game. And once they give me that ball, 3 dunk and 1, 8-0 run right there. Come on, but give me the ball, we win the game. It's simple math, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. I know you wanted the fact check. Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure.
Dunk and 1. Yes, sir.
3 dunk and 1. Okay.
Chat don't even call me Lage no more. They just be like, damn, these dudes actually are some shit. And then chat love to troll me, but nah, I'm that nigga. I'm certified.
Shout out Jaybird in the chat, bro.
I'm certified.
They're talking about the nicknames they give to Jaybird. They call him J Soul. Anyways. We are still in the middle of the NBA playoffs. A lot of playoff basketball has been going on. I ain't gonna lie, I was busy. I couldn't watch Game 3 of the Phoenix series. Watching Game 4 right now. A lot has happened in the NBA playoffs since the last pod. More specifically, we could start it off. The Bucks versus the Nets. Bucks versus Nets. Game 3 happened. The Bucks were able to pull it off thanks to Chris Middleton and his heroics, and Giannis and his heroics in the first 3 quarters. And Game 4 was today, and the Bucks blew the Nets out. However, there are some caveats. Is that
caviar?
Caviars. Pretty sure it's caveats, but it's okay. Same thing. Kyrie got injured middle of the third, middle of the second, around there. And because of that, the Nets struggled throughout the rest of the game. They already didn't have Harden, and now the series is tied 2-2, with a lot of narratives changing. So, do y'all got any quick opinions on the series so far?
Nets Bucks.
Yeah, Nets Bucks.
Harden comes back in Game 6. Nets in 7 still.
They've been slow working in Harden. I don't want to say Harden's like ready, but he could. I feel like Harden could have played maybe like a game or two ago. they haven't needed him, so why rush him back? It's been one of those things. Smart thing to do. Not saying it's smart. However, we're seeing them struggle without all three. This Nets team, even though they are high powered, in the grand scheme of things, they are very, very depleted. So one injury will bring them down significantly. Two injuries, Kyrie being out. Oh no, Mike James and company coming up off the bench ain't gonna cut it. So, and as we know, KD is not that guy. KD is not. You're not that guy.
He just can't do it alone. He just can't do it alone. It's okay. It's okay.
He's not that guy. He's not that
y'all
guy.
Answered the question I was thinking. Is the narrative about to be if Kevin Durant don't ball up with Joe Harris, Mike James, with Nash as the coach, he can't do it? Is this what we're doing?
He can lose. It's fine to me. I understand the context, but if he's losing and not putting up numbers, Sage.
He's gonna put. It's him. He's gonna
on 40 shots.
Okay.
On 40 shots. He's not that guy. He's not that. He's not that guy, Sage. He's not that guy.
Durant. If Kevin Durant has 40 points on 40 shots, he's shooting 20-40. So like he's, and I guarantee he's gonna be more efficient than that. Kevin Durant, game 5, he's gonna have 37, 10, 11 misses. He's gonna hit 5 threes.
Give me the percentage. What's the percentage?
Percentage, man. I ain't got the. I say north of 56.
56, nigga. Oh, because you expect James Harden to be back though.
No 56. No.
You expect James Harden to be back?
Harden, game 6, not game 5. I'm talking about game 5.
Oh, you're talking about game 5.
Oh, no. If he has to play game 5 by himself, Carl Durant's not gonna be able to do it. Let me tell you what he shot 36% today, 12% from 3.
That's fine. You think it's happening back to back?
Him, Landry Shamet, Jeff Green, Mike James, Nick Claxton, they're not getting it done.
Oh, Click in the chat right now. What's up, Click? What's up? We talk about Carl
Click
Durant right now.
Click is a lifesaver. Shout out Click big time. He saved my ass with that editing bullshit. But nah. Kevin gonna be all right. Just wait. I ain't gonna say too much, man. Kevin has been getting downplayed on this podcast for quite some time. He's gonna lose game 5. He's losing. Fair enough. But yeah, he's gonna be him, and then Harden's gonna come back, and they're gonna win the next two games.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Eli been in the chat since I started streaming. He's been bringing up the Giannis over KD takes.
Yeah, he's big on Giannis. Yeah, you're talking about locker room Eli?
Yeah.
Giannis wouldn't go down like this.
He's huge on Giannis.
Giannis isn't going down like this.
I get it, I guess.
You think Giannis would shoot 36% from the field like this?
He's big on Giannis, big time. I could say with Giannis, it's not even exactly what we expected him to do, but he's cool. He's winning games now. That first 2 games, I didn't really flinch at it because I have the series going to 7 games. Think they're both gonna steal one away, and game 7 goes to the Nets. So I'm sticking by that take. But he's not dominating as much as you thought he was. Blake Griffin has stretches where he's locking up Giannis even, so that's weird. But outside of that, I'm not looking at him like, oh shit, it's him now. Like, nah.
Carl, let me say this. If Kyrie doesn't play and if Harden doesn't play next game, I honestly think Harden will be upgraded. I can't remember when he went down, but I think he'll be upgraded pretty soon.
I hope he plays game 5, but I think they are.
If Kevin Durant has to play that game by himself, he will be exposed. Durant
losing the game, but he ain't gonna get exposed.
Carl Durant will be exposed.
I bet he'll get exposed as a really, 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 really once in a generational ass player. He'll be exposed.
Who shoots 25% from the field.
He'll be exposed as one of the greatest scorers of all time. He'll be exposed as a 7-footer with guard skills, and he'll be exposed as a player who is the best player on the court.
This is why I hate B-Souls. This is what I hate. Because niggas would slander Westbrook if he did something like this. Kevin Durant
He had a bad game. He had a bad game. Yes. It's nothing I'm hiding from. He was shitter. He was
No. We would be killing Russell Westbrook now.
I wouldn't be killing
acting like he was the problem in OKC.
Not even Russ, Paul George.
Here's the
thing.
Will
be playoff.
I haven't
especially
said
Tingus
Pandemic
Tingus
Kevin.
Porzingis is different.
Tingus Durant.
Porzingis is terrible. Porzingis, I see. Here they go. See?
Kevin Durant. Tell me this, Sage, right now, and we
up?
can stop. We can stop this conversation right now, depending on how you answer this.
Go ahead.
Tell me right now, Kevin Durant don't look like a dark skinned Porzingis the way he played today.
All right. So anyway, this but I hate him so much.
Melanin Pingus. Oh man.
I hate him so much. Nah, man. I mean, like I said, if the narrative is
Durant
KD,
Go.
if KD's supposed to have Joe Harris, Mike James, and Claxton, and just got a ball up, you got it. But I think Game 5 they're gonna have time to game plan and be like, look, man, we gotta get KD open. One way or another, they're gonna swarm KD. We gotta find a way to get him open regardless. Otherwise, we're gonna stand shot in hell. Harden might come back now I think about it, but I don't think they're gonna rush him. But he might.
If Harden comes back and they win that game, again, it's best.
Harden
The best player is back, right?
Hey, the real King James.
That's literally not how it works.
King James.
Okay.
The bearded
My
boy.
bad.
Best bearded
Between him and
man.
Mike James.
Sorry guys. Hey, guys. Chat. They got me. James Harden's better than Mike James. James Harden's better than Joe Harris. James Harden's better than Blake Griffin. My bad. Fuck me. He got me. I'm sorry that Kevin Durant actually can get an all-star.
All I'm saying is when James Harden comes back for Game 5 and he drops 25 points and 12 assists with 5 turnovers while KD has 20 points on 8 of 19 shooting.
Y'all are saying anomalies.
It's all good.
Y'all are literally saying anomalies.
It's all good.
I just find it really weird.
That's just not true. These are just not true.
We can't slander KD like we would do Russ.
KD's averaged 31 in these playoffs on 52-48.
Call him Pandemic Kevin like you would Paul George.
30. He's averaging 30.
So you just hate Russ.
Oh, is it 50?
It's like 50,
40, 90.
Yeah, he's spazzing. Say
Pandemic Omar. Pandemic
Omar.
I can't. Pandemic Omar. I can't. We're slandering a man who is shooting 32. He was shooting 32 points on 50-49.
I'm just talking about this game, bro. You can't even slander him from one game.
I can acknowledge the game.
All
he was shitter. He was.
What's next, bro? Because he don't want it. You drinking the Kool-Aid. I get it.
The nigga ain't Paul Cup today. He was some shit.
Hey, Sage, we're not on 35 inches, bro. It's okay. It's okay, bro.
Oh my god.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Today. What else? What do you want me to say about Kevin Durant today? Because I'll probably say it. He was some shit.
Say he was Carl Durant. Say he was a dark skinned Porzingis.
Yeah, I'm not doing that though. Because you want me to
say that Kyrie has no help. Say that Blake has no help. Jeff Green had to come out of injury for that.
Jeff Green
needs help.
Jeff Green needs help.
Jeff Green needs help. Jeff Green called LeBron today and said, "Yeah, dog, I feel you. I remember. I know how you feel now from back in the Cleveland days."
Eli put stats in the chat. Oh man, he really formatted it too.
I can't.
He formatted it.
He formatted a chat text.
Oh man, he put
Eli
he put per 36 numbers. Can I mention them, or is that?
No. Tell Eli to calculate his per 87 numbers.
Okay.
Then we'll talk.
Well, long story short, Giannis is averaging 29 points a game per 36. KD's averaging 27 per 36, and Giannis is shooting 55% true shooting percentage, and so is KD.
Okay.
That I don't think that factors into this game because Tingus Durant, this one game right here should have brought him down.
Tingus Durant. Oh man.
It likely does, knowing him. Otherwise, he wouldn't leave out KD's worst game.
Sounds like Kevin sucks.
I just don't know these Giannis top of the key ISOs. Make no damn sense.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I mean, the obvious thing, and this is what I be talking about with stat niggas. Obvious thing is when you're watching the basketball game, Giannis has stints on stints on stints on stints on stints of getting like not even exposed. They're kind of just toying with him defensively. Down the stretch, Giannis will go from having 25 points on bad free throw shooting, but outside of that, having an overall good game, to Blake Griffin swatting him back to back to back, making him fly out of bounds. And the man is 6'11". 6'11", pure muscle flying like a bitch. Like it shit makes no sense. And on top of all of these things, Kevin Durant in the final game, not today's game, the game before that, he shot bad for majority of the game, but then he gave you 8 straight or 7 straight, whichever one it was. He was on a Kevin Durant versus Bucks run, and then Bruce Brown thought he was a hero. But that doesn't get ignored. That gets completely ignored and washed over if we just go on our keyboards and type up numbers. So it's not hard to use Microsoft Word. So
Luka wouldn't have let that happen. Brown wouldn't have let that happen.
Braun did let it happen. Luka, probably not.
Hey,
Luka,
there are conversations to be had.
Luka talking crazy if you take that ball from him. But yeah, LeBron probably was gonna be the one to pass him the ball.
It wouldn't even be no conversation because they are. You think Trey Burke no not to give him the ball? You think Tim Hardaway Jr. no? You think Dorian Finney-Smith is taking that shot? That Bruce Brown is the equivalent of Dorian Finney-Smith taking that shot. You think that's happening on the Mavs?
So here's the thing with Bruce Brown taking the shot. I understand why the first time. The first time he had the runner going, the runner flow, whatever we're gonna call that shit. It's a runner, but he had it going. He hit it like twice in a row earlier. Tried to hit it again, bricked it. Fine, cool, whatever. Get back on defense. For you to catch that ball, jab, step, and drive, left side, Kyrie open, Kevin just want the fucking ball, and this motherfucker's just like, yup, Bruce time. Oh man, that hurts, and he couldn't even get the ball. And then the fact that Katie almost made that last shot was kind of crazy too. I know it's a miss, it's a miss is a miss. But the fact that for a split second, I'm like, wait the fucking, and then he bricked it.
See, that's the thing about these like best basketball play like takes. It's like, bro, when you got KD and Kyrie, bro, I'd rather have them taking a contested 3 than a Bruce Brown semi-open midi. Like,
I literally said in my upcoming Jazz video, right. In my upcoming Jazz video that I did on Twitch, so some people already heard me say it. I literally said, I'm not gonna lie. Someone had commented that Donovan Mitchell choked the 3-1 lead against Denver, and we all know how stupid that sounds. But afterwards, I was just like, I'm not gonna lie. Mike Conley's a great player. I'd rather them throw a turnover trying to get the ball to D Mitch before he shoots that shot. I'd rather them throw a turnover. Just throw some stupid shit. Demon shoot over 2 people.
Okay, Mike Conley might be a different situation, but like a Bruce Brown type
player, no,
get him the ball.
Hell no, bro. I want my best player taking.
D-Mitch in that moment.
I'm just saying a wide open Mike Conley 3. I'm taking that over a contested D-Mitch. But like a Bruce Brown in the corner. When you have Kyrie and KD, that's a different situation than what you.
Obviously, fair enough.
It's different, but I'll tell you this: I want my best player making the decision. Now, if Donovan Mitchell decides, hey, Mike Conley's finna take this shot, that's different than Mike Conley getting the ball, taking a jab step, and shooting it. I'm gonna be like, damn, what are you doing for Mike Conley? For Bruce Brown, for Bruce Brown, he gonna come back in the locker room with his shit packed up. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, he's coming back to the locker room with his shit packed up.
You trading him?
Trading him? I'm like, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm cutting this nigga mid-playoff. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn what happens to him.
Bruce Brown has been waived from the organization.
Mid-playoffs. Fuck that nigga. I will say this. I would want to know what this series looks like if the Bucks didn't blow the Bogdanovic trade. I feel like that would be just a little bit more interesting because honestly, I'm seeing Bogdanovic play now in Atlanta, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like Bud could maximize him and some of these offensive woes that they have at sometimes. they would like he would kind of alleviate that. So I would have liked to see that. I would also like to see James Harden healthy in this series, but it is what it is.
And by the way, I'm not taking away from Giannis, because I know we're talking about late game stretches. I'm not taking away from Giannis in game 3 for what he did earlier in the stretch. I mean, it was typical Giannis shit. I thought he was supposed to drop 35 on insane splits, but that's besides the point. Yeah, he had a hell of a game. Well, I wouldn't even say hell of a game. He had a very solid game for majority of that game, but then for you to be gone in the fourth, that matters whether you like it or not, essentially. And even then, like now I'm actually looking at it. Game 2. Game 1, he was sensational. Them niggas lost. That's just how it goes. Again, Giannis down the stretch. Game 2. All right, next series. Like, what the fuck? So
do y'all think Giannis could? Oh, go ahead. Do you have something?
I still comfortably have KD. That's all I was saying. I still comfortably say KD's better.
Do y'all think Giannis can be the best player on a championship team?
It's becoming more questionable to me, but I can't definitively say no, because his defensive impact is there regardless of how shut down he is in the clutch, and the Bucks are doing the right thing with him in the sense of the Bucks are doing a lot of shit wrong, but they're doing the right thing with having guys who are closers around him, so you can at least mask that heavy ass weakness that he has in his game. But nah, his shots fucked up. We all know that. His handles were never as great as people tried to make him out to be. His passing was never as great as people tried to make it out to be. Nowadays, people are talking about and I've even said it about not having him run point Giannis anymore.
I feel like, well, I might sound contradictory to some of the stuff that I've said in the past. I felt like there's only like 3 people that you could say that about, to be quite honest with you. Like the best player on the championship team. There's only been like 3 people in the league at any given moment that you can say that about. Maybe 5. But with that being said, I don't feel like Giannis has ever been utilized like right. And maybe I might not know too much about basketball from like a professional NBA perspective. But the point Giannis thing, I would like to see a different situation outside of that. And then he could still be the best player on a team and not be point Giannis. And I wonder if that works. So I still have hope that he could be the best player on the team, just with like a different scheme. But if they try something different, they did the Chris Middleton Giannis pick and roll, and it was working really, really well. I just like, I want to see that as opposed to him thinking he's James Harden and Blake Griffin is just looking at him like, all right, dog.
I mean, he can be the best player and not just be the focal point of the offense, or at least
right. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I just haven't.
Because Steph did it, right? He was the best player on the Warriors, but yeah.
I think he's still the focal point. I ain't gonna lie, but Giannis is 20, and like for other people, obviously, chat Eli's really big on Giannis, so it's not necessarily ain't no pleasing that nigga. But in regards to everybody else, chat, I'm not a Giannis hater. Essentially, I just have high expectations for a player who is really as talented as Giannis is. He's a 2-time MVP, won a DPOY and MVP at the same damn time, and the dude is 26 years old. So the jury's not even out on him essentially never becoming that championship guy. But as of this very moment, it's cause to pause when you have to mask such glaring weaknesses. That's his only problem, is that his shortcomings are really, really, really bad. But what he's even average at, it's like better than 90% of the league. So,
where could you put him where he would succeed? Like, is there a team
where he's the best player?
Yeah,
and that's a great like where he's the best player and where he would succeed. People brought up Miami like before he signed that extension, but I don't think that's the situation.
If Dame somehow finds himself in Milwaukee, that might be a situation. But also, shit, Dame might be better.
Dame is not better.
I'm kidding.
All right.
Not Lamian Lillard. Lamian. Lillard, not loser. Dame's a loser.
Nah, I'm not calling them Lamey and Lillard and shit. But I will say, and that he's low-key treading water, and what I think it's a hot take for now because it's just a theory, and it's obviously something we're not going to see. I want to see Giannis on a team that relies on him a lot defensively, and everyone else is a certified bucket. Like Giannis around, like he's around good shooters right now, but like snipers. Chris Middleton, get a better score, sacrifice some defense, get a better score than Chris Middleton. Sacrifice some defense, get a better score. I want to see Giannis really anchor the defense and the offense just be ridiculous.
On some Rudy Gobert type shit. Like him anchoring.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Yes, but a little bit like even a little bit less defensively than that if you could get more offense. Like Giannis, but with just supreme offense, and then defensively, it's him, maybe a couple other guys, but he is the vocal point of that defense.
Apparently, D Book's going crazy right now. But keep going.
Darren Booker.
Nah, D Booker player.
I did want to talk about them next because it looks like they're about to sweep the Nuggies. It looks like they're about to sweep the Nuggies.
Yeah, it's looking bad. I ain't gonna lie. I said that that's the one series that I've been wrong about. I've been wrong about 3 series. One due to injury. The Hawks Knicks is just flagrantly wrong. And in this one, I thought the Nuggets could get 2 games. It ain't looking like that shit gonna happen.
So you don't believe. I don't know if you just believe in KD that much or don't believe in the Bucks. But even with Kyrie going down and Harden going down at this point, you still have the Nets winning that series. And is that more so like how much you believe in KD or just how much you don't trust the Bucks?
What I think is going to happen in that series is I said it in a troll way, so let me say it in a more serious way right now. My troll take is you guys can win 24 times. But all seriousness, the Bucks do this thing the Lakers do, where they go a long time without scoring the ball. And I don't give a fuck. At highest level, lowest level, that's just not good. You can't go 3 minutes 3 times in a basketball game with 2 or less points. You can't do it. So with the Nets, you're like, what the fuck going on if they don't even score 10 minutes in 3 minutes? I mean, 10 points in 3 minutes. So with all that being said, it's just like you have that to worry about. The Bucks can guard the Nets, but at the end of the day, if healthy, this isn't a conversation. But even with just a KD Kyrie or a KD Harden, they're gonna score regardless sometimes, whether you like it or not. Like Kevin Durant gave, like it's all over fucking Twitter for this clip specifically, but it's an example of what I'm talking about. KD gave Giannis a tween mid-range foul and one. Like what the fuck? That was great. That was good defense, or as good as you could try. You just score anyway. Like he's gonna score. Like Joe Harris is gonna give you buckets regardless of what you do because he's Joe Harris. He's an elite shooter. Bruce Brown's gonna make some plays because he's just that hype train weirdo guy of the team. And Nicholas Claxton's gonna get some stops every now and then, which is every time he gets a stop, it's like a smack in the face. Like every time the Nets get a steal, turnover, or a block, they're like, "Oh shit, we stopped somebody," and then they shoot a 3. So I think it's just too much going against the Bucks because they're designed to beat the Nets, but the Nets are just gonna be the Nets any fucking way. So, I guess if to answer your question directly, I guess it would say faith in KD, but it's really the Nets as a whole.
Gotcha.
Whoever wins the next game, this next game that's coming up, will win the series. And now that I think about it more, I don't think the Nets want to drop this next game. And that's going to force them to push out Kyrie because apparently his x-rays were negative and try to get James out there. Because what you don't want to do is be down 3-2 and just leave it up to the Bucks to win one game. Because all it would take, anything can happen with that one game. They could go, they have a bad, and that's the thing too. They have a bad shooting night and be fucked up because they just had a bad shooting night. And I don't think they want to leave it to that. So I think next game they'll bring out all the big guns. To be quite frank, and maybe that means pushing Harden and pushing Kyrie out sooner than they thought. But they don't want you don't want to lose next game. You don't want to lose next game.
Yeah, the Bucks should get it done. Again, everything expected coming into the series was the Bucks can stop the Nets. The Bucks should get it done. Giannis should average 35 on insane splits. Outside of the Bucks just winning the series. if we're making it just a strictly Giannis thing, which it really isn't, but if we're going to do that because that's just how people on Twitter, this chat, life is honestly, then fuck it. He's not exactly what we thought he would be, but what we thought he would be is absurd expectations. So that's why I'm like, yeah, maybe we need to come down on this Giannis dude. Not that he sucks. I'm not calling him food. I put him in my top 10 religiously, but we talk about this dude like he's talking about this dude like he's just, oh yeah, Giannis top 2 and he ain't 2. Giannis is this unstoppable Shaq times 50. Like, nah, he's not. And
people said that Luka was in the league.
What'd you say, Luka?
I said people said that Luka is in the league. Like, that's crazy.
Nah.
Last thing we can say, last thing I'll say before we can move on, I'm just saying, from the literal minute this series has started, everything has gone the Bucks' favor, and there were already like matchup problems that would favor the Bucks going into the series. If the Bucks don't pull this out, bro, like I don't. What's the wall stopping Giannis, bro?
Oh my God.
Blake Griffin and Nicholas Claxton.
If Giannis goes out to the Bucks, I mean to the Nets, and I said it several times, so I'm not gonna like keep saying it. But let's put it this way: if Giannis actually loses to this team, given the situation, because coming in expectations are obviously health factors and everything. If the injured Nets beat Giannis, I don't even have words right now. I ain't have words right now. That's crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. Seriously. That's crazy.
Dame would be
even
better.
if he
I'm being so serious if that happens. Dame's better.
I'm not gonna lie. It would open the door for conversations for a lot of names that initially you wouldn't want to talk about that you're gonna kind of have to.
Jason
because
Tatum's
at that
better.
point, I'm not doing that for now.
Why not? Sage is always trying to hold the pod back. It's okay, bro. It's okay.
Giannis could real life average 2 points. I don't know. Man.
Giannis could average 2 points and he still would be better than Tatum?
I was gassing out.
Okay, I'm about to say.
If Giannis stank it up, right? Like Giannis averages like in the next two games, Giannis goes like 18 and 16 points on terrible efficiency, right? I would still give him over a guy like Tatum because a guy like Tatum has yet to show me what he can do in the playoffs. If everyone on the other team is just like, yep, you that dude, what the fuck are you gonna do? Like, we're gonna take your game away from you. Everything you suck at, we're gonna emphasize. What are you gonna do? So I would have to see that to believe that. So I wouldn't put any like one of those young up and coming guys over Giannis. I think that's where that cutoff would be.
Now, last thing, if KD chokes.
Oh yeah, if KD chokes, that's tough.
And Giannis goes crazy.
So if Giannis goes ballistic, and Kevin Durant, let's say they lose game 5 and 6, because if KD chokes, they have to lose these next two. I think that's the obvious thing. So game 5, and I'm not a KD fan, by the way. I'm just being a realist. Game 5, what the fuck you going? You balls with Joe Harris and injure Harden, injure Kyrie, or all of the above. Like, all right, he lost game 5. Game 6, let's say everybody just hops, everybody eats a sensu bean, everybody's just healthy now, he loses game 6. That should be kind of crazy, because it's like, dude, you supposed to be better than this dude. Like, this dude can't shoot. You can shoot. This dude can't even dribble for real. You can dribble. Y'all not even really both good playmakers, and you have the better all-stars around you. Now, granted, they're designed to beat you, but you're supposed to be that guy. So it would be tough either way for that game specifically, but I think it'd be pretty ignorant, and I think everyone in this chat would admit, and on this podcast would admit, if Kevin loses in this specific situation, it would have an effect, obviously, but it wouldn't be nearly as penalizing as Giannis losing, in the sense of, as you said, everything seems to go Milwaukee's way, even in the 2 losses. Because in game 1, they lost Harden in 43 seconds. They lost Harden off rip.
Yeah.
But despite the fact they lose, and even with all that, you somehow don't beat this team that you're designed to go crazy on.
Slander Kevin Durant, nigga. Do it. I don't understand why you.
I mean, Kevin.
You just have the hardest time.
I don't care about Kevin. If
Pandemic
y'all want a ranking
Durant.
or something like that, if Kevin is shitter, let's say Kevin averages 18 and 16, right? If Kevin's shitter, that's tough. Kevin, you ain't. I already want to put Curry above him. I cat out of it. I already want to put Curry above him.
Why are you talking about Curry? Rank him start one, bench one, cut one.
You want me to put him below like fucking Jamal Murray or some shit? Like
start one, no. Start one, bench one, cut one.
Who?
Kyle Kuzma, Porzingis, or Kevin fucking Durant, nigga.
It's not.
How
enough.
about that?
It's never enough. It's
Carl
never.
How
Durant,
about that, bro?
It's never enough.
Carl Durant.
I was gonna say a guy like Kawhi Leonard would have conversations that I might even lean towards.
I'm just saying, Sage, if you've been calling him, if KD's been a him,
then
what the fuck is Kawhi?
That's what I said. That's what I said.
That's what I'm saying. What is Kawhi, bro?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Kawhi not being a him. I mean, truth be told, fuck him. But outside of that, the issue with him specifically is his whole thing for being a him is also just being a freak of nature, once in a generation dude. Like, we'll never see you type of guy again. I'm getting to that. Kawhi's whole thing was he's supposed to be this shutdown dude, all-time defender, while giving you 30. But his defense has declined with the new scoring responsibility. So honestly, it's a bit of salt because as weird as it sounds coming from a Lakers fan, I would love to see that in the same player. I would love to see 2014 Kawhi's defense with 2021 Kawhi's offense.
Isn't that wild though, Sage? That his offensive load is the reason why his defense has gone down when he's playing with the most talented offensive squad he's ever played with. That's stupid.
You can't make sense of that. You can't make sense of that, but it's the facts of what's going on. But I'll admit it's a bit of saltiness from my end because I would be calling him a him to this day if that's what would happen, and it's not. So I'm a bit disappointed in that. But I probably would still give it to him because this motherfucker don't want to go home. He just never really wants to go home. He had a meltdown that's fun to laugh at. But outside of that, I mean, the dude is literally undefeated, down 0-2 in the follow-up game. The dude, honestly, I have Luka in that series, but the fact you can argue it is insane. Because you can argue Kawhi was the best player in that series, even though
with Luka averaging like 35.
Luka averaging all them crazy ass shits. Kawhi was unstoppable. There were moments where Kawhi could not fucking miss. Like, you have Austin Rivers praising the Lord for Damian Lillard missing shots. Dear God, what the fuck they doing in the locker room for Kawhi? Because Jesus Christ. Yeah, Kawhi is different. Kawhi is different. Like, all trolls aside, Kawhi is different. But it's just a bit of saltiness on mine because I really would want to see him do all of that shit and then shut the other team's best player down. Like, if Luka was over there averaging 20, oh yeah.
Start one, bench one, cut one. Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, and Kevin Durant. We'll revisit that. We'll revisit
it. Omar, we'll get there at one point, bro.
I can answer that.
He's just in denial about Carl Durant, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
Carl Durant starts. Carl Durant starts.
Zinger Cameron Durant. Come on now.
Said you were here when Ant was on, bro. He said KD ain't even all that.
KD's trash. Oh yeah, fuck. My bad. KD's trash. KD's trash. Yeah, my bad.
Right. So Utah, LA is another series. As we just said, they were down 0-2. It is now 2-1. I believe Game 4 is tomorrow. Game 4 is tomorrow, right? I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch Game 3. I watched the first two games. Donovan Mitchell going stupid, going crazy. Yeah, Stephen A. saying he's the greatest Jazz of all time already. When he's not even better than D. Will. But let's not. Okay.
Darren Williams.
I don't think y'all ready for that, but it's okay. It's okay.
Darren Williams.
It's okay. Y'all ain't ready for it. It's okay. It's okay.
Over Darren Williams over Donovan.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that one. So I'll say this: I didn't see him get injured, but Donovan Mitchell is doing something extraordinary. I think listening to other NBA players talk about playoff experiences and what happens like that it takes to win a championship, you just got to be clicking on all cylinders at like the right moment. You could be catching fire throughout the regular season, and that don't really mean nothing because when it's time to get to the show or whatever, you start failing. Them and the Suns specifically are firing on all cylinders right now. And I'll say this, the Jazz are going to have hard conversations because money-wise, they are fucked up. They're going to have a hard conversation this offseason with what to do. I think the answer it's going to come down to either paying Joe Ingles or Mike Conley. I think you might not pay Mike Conley, but they're clicking on all cylinders. And we made fun of Gobert, but it's looking like it's working so far. But they are clicking on all cylinders. Still, Kawhi is that guy for the Clippers. Pandemic P is still Pandemic P. I don't even care if Paul George have a good game. He's still gonna be Pandemic P.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. That's just
already had a good game.
That's just the way it is.
He's still Pandemic P.
Paul outside of the specific games because it's fun to do on Twitter. I haven't said much about Paul.
I think
PG was good. PG was good in game 2.
Yeah, I think I said in the video that Paul George has been good recently.
I mean, he did, but in game 3, Paul He shot 50%. Why is he taking 24 shots? What does Paul George think he is?
Paul George been straight.
But he's still getting troubles from Joe Jingles and Bogdanovich. So
Joe Jingles.
Like I said,
Joe Jingles.
If they don't hit any injuries, like the Jazz are just fired. They're just firing on all cylinders. And mind you, this Donovan Mitchell thing is an injury, but hopefully whatever's going on with him, we can get that ball rolling, get him back playing how he plays, and then they can finish the series on up. They finish the series on up. But I really like the Jazz, and I didn't think I would say that, but I like the Jazz.
D-Mitch is making Utah cool, bro. It's crazy.
Hey man, I've been D-Mitch been my second favorite player in the league since he came in with that wild ass hoodie, and I said, oh yeah, this nigga's hilarious. and then the fact it was a bucket after that. And what sealed him at number 2, he was already top 5 then. At number 2 was when he packed Russ and PG home. I said, oh yeah, he's amazing. So he's hilarious and he's amazing.
I'll play Russ and PG rookie year, bro.
He was my favorite. He's been my second favorite player outside of Steph Curry, who's my second favorite player of all time. Shout out Kobe for being number 1. But yeah. It's just nice to see all the people coming around. There's obviously still the D-Book, D-Mitch debate thing because that's going to the end of time no matter what either of them do. I think it's kind of, honestly, shout out D-Book. I think it's a bit ridiculous to say right now that he's better because the whole thing is D-Book was the better scorer, shooter, yada, 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 and there's no number that supports that. Like, it's just not. so I'm like, I don't know what he has to do. But outside of that, seeing him be in conversations with Tatum, my last team up stream, actually, you heard me. Chat was curious about talking about him and Klay Thompson even.
Oh, yeah.
The bar is obviously drawn with Harden because I don't think anyone's going that far now. But it's just nice to hear it. It's nice for him to get his recognition. And it's nice that people are coming around to the young guys because I've said it for 2 podcasts.
I will say.
Oh, go ahead.
I will say, I don't mean to cut you off, but I will say, you didn't mention it. Them 2 are much better than Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal, right?
Oh, yeah, it's nice for that to finally fucking stop, too. I known that off the jump. I'm like, yo, Zach's cool. Trust.
That shouldn't even be a conversation. But it was
cool.
But they haven't been in those situations either. I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. And mind you, let me see next year's Zach LaVine, because next year's Zach LaVine, that'll be his best team. Bradley Beal, he's going to be on shit teams until he decides I can't do this no more. But next year's Zach LaVine should be on a better team. They sold me on the Vucevic thing. But again, from what I see, I got Donovan Mitchell over them 2 and Devin Booker, and it's not close to me. So
and that's fine.
It's levels to it.
It's definitely arguable, and I would agree. The only thing that I just want to say is I remember those conversations in this season when motherfuckers were like, "Is D-Mitch even better than Mike Conley?"
Yeah,
y'all
D-Mitch
see the true shooting percentage? Yo,
yeah.
is D-Mitch even better than Rudy Gobert? Do you see his defensive impact? Do y'all see Donovan Mitchell's true shooting percentage? It's not all that. Shut up, bro.
Yeah. And that's what I be talking about when I say sometimes, and here's one thing, and like, I'm not an anti-stats guy. If you watch any of my content, I go to stats very often for a majority of my debates, but I hate when people use stats as the crutch of an argument, because what happens is you end up finding yourself saying shit that you don't believe. Like, nobody sat there and genuinely saw Mike Conley play basketball, saw Donovan Mitchell play basketball in the same jersey, and they were like, Yeah, you mean Mike Conley? Yeah. Nobody thought that. Opposing coaches
They
don't
did, bro.
think it. Media members
Listen,
don't think
Eli,
it.
you did. You did, Eli.
I'm not.
Fuck
I
I'm
you.
didn't
not
even know if it
I'm
was
not talking about
Eli. I didn't even know if it was
I'm not
Eli,
talking about
but
Eli.
I guess it was Eli. I guess it was
That's
Eli.
another thing. In Eli's
Eli, you
situation
bitch
moment.
ass nigga.
Nah, I'm gonna say it right now, Eli.
Niggas
Not
pulled
everything
up
about you, bro.
36s.
And like you're not in my head rent free, my boy. There's millions of stats.
But this one is about his bitch ass.
I'm not talking about this nigga, bro. If the nigga do stay thinking I'm talking about, I'm not fucking talking about you, dog. If I'm talking about you, I'm saying your name. But yeah, people talk about like Rudy, even Boggy and all that shit. I'm like, yo, it's hoop, bro. Like even what was the troll one? Oh yeah, the Oladipo and MVP roles thing.
Oh,
like,
that's not a troll.
Yo.
That's not a troll.
Shut up.
I'm being so serious. That's not a troll on me.
Hey man, if you believe that, power to you. But I'm like, yo, people
believe
make,
that,
he does believe
I do.
that 2018.
I'm being so serious.
Hey man, power to you. But I like with that situation, same thing. It's like people go. I can't. I try to talk to it. I can't.
Okay, let's go there, Omar. What aside from passing? What does?
Oh my god, I can't do it.
What does Oladipo? What does Rose do better than Oladipo?
Bro, I'ma just say exactly what I was gonna say.
Just tell me. Just tell me.
Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
We don't have to have that dumb conversation. Bro. I'm not having that conversation.
What does D Rose do better than Oladipo aside from passing? Just
bro. We don't have to have that. And mind you, I'm never really caping for D Rose. I be slandering D Rose because D Rose, honestly,
he's a bit.
D Rose is just Jeff Teague in a Chicago Bulls jersey. I'm never caping for D Rose for real. To say that Victor Oladipo and D Rose are on any type of same level, no.
Why not?
No.
Why not? Why
no.
not? Why not?
Oh my god. I will say this though, for real. D Rose is TJ McConnell.
He can't say anything.
I'm not entertaining that.
But I say,
so I just
what does he do better?
You want? I'll play this game with you, bro. First things first. I'm gonna just continue to point that this is my exact point. People didn't scheme for Victor Oladipo and had the same fear of what he could do. They didn't scheme for Victor Oladipo and had the same fear of what he could do to their team like Derrick Rose could. Nobody had that same fear. But let's just all right, Victor Oladipo. What does he do? Finish at the basket.
Victor Oladipo, what does he finish at the basket at?
No, Derrick Rose finished the basket better than Victor Oladipo.
Derrick Rose.
Okay.
It's not close. Not close, actually.
But that's all encapsulated in scoring, right?
Yeah, but that's a brief. That's a very shallow way to do it, though. Because in that case, I can say Melo's a better scorer than a lot of people.
The only thing that Victor Oladipo does better than Derrick Rose is he's a better R&B singer.
He is a better singer.
Other than that, I'm not going for none of that.
He's a better singer.
A better singer, but anyway.
I say this: Victor Oladipo has better shock value because people don't expect Victor Oladipo to drop 30 or 40 on their head. So I was like, oh shit, Victor. Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, that's Vic all day.
Anyway, Philly, Atlanta, and Suns, Jazz. I mean Suns, Nuggets. How do y'all feel about Chris Paul finally getting a ring this year?
I was thinking about that too, bro. Yo, Omar, I ain't gonna lie. Phoenix they just seem like they're just having one of those runs, bro. It's just
I need it. I need Suns Jazz bad.
They do got the runs. I'm not like I said. This is one of those clicking on all type thing. Phoenix is really killing it.
And the thing is, this is really found in football. Like the momentum thing, the offense finally getting a hot thing. This is really a football-esque thing. But the stars have aligned so beautifully for this team, and they knocked my favorite team out. I'm not even mad at it, man. I mean, Clippers Suns would be great too. I really want Jazz Suns. I think that would be the best basketball we've gotten. It's not your favorite teams outside of Devin Booker because he's a light skin and Chris Paul because the old heads. It's not your favorite players. But at the end of the day, man, that'd be some of the best basketball we get all year.
But also, at some point, we just have to transition to the next gen, bro. Like, We
That's what
have
I'm
to
saying.
like
Yeah.
the same way we
You
transition
have to.
from like Kobe, Dwight, and Chris Paul, and Chris Paul is still good by the way, to that Steph Curry, James Harden, Kawhi era. At some point, we have to go into the new Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, Jokic
have
era.
to.
You have to at some point, so you might as well
Man, he
embrace
threw
it.
it.
Like,
Man,
I-
he threw
I
it.
This shit ain't
Jason
like-
Tatum like that.
Like even when you were
Jason
like
Tatum?
Jason Tatum,
I hate you. I hate you.
even when you were like Jason Tatum would be better than Giannis if X, Y, and Z happened, I'm even starting to feel bad that I said that shit because Jason Tatum, dude can go out there and get you 50 any random night shooting post fades from the 3-point line. Like the dude, Tatum authentic too. So hey man, this next gen
Hey,
crazy.
Bezos did not say Trae Young. He didn't say our darling Luca. He made sure
Yes.
Jason Tatum.
Of course.
Oh,
Big Tatum.
He guaranteed. He didn't say
Tatum.
Ben Simmons.
outside
I
Ben
will say
Simmons.
this-
Okay.
Benjamin?
all right.
like nah, Ben's a baller.
Benjamin.
Who's your
I
favorite?
will say
young guy?
this.
outside of Luca.
Oh,
Outside of Luca. I had to bring him.
stop asking me that.
Go ahead.
What's his name? I like Jokic. Jokic probably.
Tatum's fine. It's kind of
Jokic. Yeah.
What?
Jay Sean be up there too. Jay Sean and what's his name? Trey will probably be my tie. But let me. I like
Really?
the
I
fact
thought you hated
that
Trey.
it would be like a
Ain't
league reset. People always say that. I'm critical because I'm a fan. Okay.
okay.
But it would be a league reset if two teams that don't have all this star power make it to the Western Conference Finals and subsequently the finals. Because those are both well-built teams at the end of the day, the Jazz and the Suns. Teams built through the draft, teams built through some minor free agent moves, but not the big splashes or whatever. And for them to be in the finals or even the opportunity to be in the finals is really big for the league because that does kind of like the Raptors thing, but then we got away from it. It does kind of reiterate, hey, you don't need all these guys to make it to the finals / win it. That would be big for the league. I wonder what that would do to the free agent landscape, but that'd be big for the league.
Omar, real quick,
but
can
as
you
far as,
turn off? Oh, my bad to cut you off. Can you turn off your cam and
Yeah,
turn
your
it back
camera's
on real
getting
quick
worse
on
and
Discord?
worse, low-key.
It's just out of sync.
starting to
It's just
delay
out of
you.
sync.
It's delaying you.
Oh, on Discord?
Yeah.
Like it was like there, but it wasn't that bothering. All right, you gotta be in sync now. That's what the fuck.
That's good.
Yeah, you good. You good.
But to talk about the best on the East Coast, the ones that are actually still in the playoffs, Bezos, the young ones that nobody's talking about, Jay Sean,
Oh man.
Trae Young, and Ben Simmons. I mean, how y'all feel
Joel?
about who?
Joel Embiid.
Joel's like 27.
Joel's like
First-
26.
Joel's basically 30 and his bones are made of paper clips.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Care about
god.
that? Care about that bum? No, I'm playing. But
Got it, bro.
how y'all feel about that series?
Oh, Jokic got tossed. That's tough. That's tough.
Out the game?
Yeah, he got. They were there was an altercation between Devin Booker and Jokic, and Jokic got tossed apparently, bro. That's tough.
Yeah, I saw chat said he tried
That's
to hurt
dead.
Champagne earlier. I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
dead. That's
It's in the
dead.
background. I ain't watch it.
Honestly, I don't know if you guys want to transition already, but can you? And I brought this up earlier with Giannis, and someone brought this up on Locker Room a couple weeks ago. Can you win a championship with Jokic as your best player? Simply for the
Yeah.
fact that because of his defensive abilities at the 5 position, there's a case to be made that is too lacking. Like, when was the last championship team that had a bad defensive center?
The same thing with Giannis. That's a fair point. Same thing that I go on Giannis offensively. Same thing I gotta give Jokic defensively. Several times down the stretch, if you watch the Blazers series, you watch this series where it's a layup line. At the end of the day, they rely their whole system is literally relying on a weak side defender to close out and help Jokic on the layup. And someone to rotate to the corner and they rotate. That's how much that team rotates because he can't stop shit. He's improved, but he can't stop shit.
They might have to
I don't-
play him at the 4. Someone brought that up in the chat. Jokic at
I
the 4 is
don't-
interesting.
Well, I don't think that that's necessarily the case. I don't think that they've really ever had an optimal lineup around Jokic. Like last year was like the best. Jamal Murray was playing like a great second option.
No.
They had Paul Millsap and they had Jeremy Grant as the defensive four that could help bolster some of that defense where Jokic does lack. And I feel like this be the problem. This is the Lakers' problem right here. They have an offensive four because AD refuses to play. He refuses to play five, and the problem is he's not like too stretchy. So then finding a five to complement AD is very, very hard. But I feel like for Jokic, finding a four to complement Jokic is not that hard to do. Jeremy Grant just wanted too much money, and Paul Millsap is getting older. So in the next couple of years, they can definitely find that guy. And then between Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, they could get some offense as like a secondary offensive thing. But I just feel like they haven't even built the team out around Jokic for me to make that decision to say, oh, he can't be the best guy on the team. But if we're talking about because of defensive liabilities, I don't think that that's the case. I just don't think that they have the optimal people around him.
So what would be the optimal lineup?
I think what they got going on right now, honestly, that's what I was going to say. What they got going on right now is just no matter when, in my opinion. Jamal Murray got come back, show he's still good. If Jamal Murray doesn't miss a beat, I don't think this is a conversation.
They're attacking the fuck out of Jokic in the pick and roll because of his lack of rim protection.
Exactly. MPJ is gonna come back. Oh, you said defensively, shit. I thought you were talking about targeting.
Yeah, offensively, there are definitely lineups that Jokic go crazy. We've seen those lineups. Mm-hmm. I'm more so speaking of defensively. If Jokic is your main rim protector,
they're playing a smart team too, because this wasn't necessarily happening crazy style like this, like last year. And mind you, this only works because Chris Paul is the mid-range, passy guy that he is. When they play other teams, if you're not operating like that out the mid-range, I don't think it works that well. But again, what would be optimal is a defensive four who could shoot a little bit. And then some scorers who they could be independent creators, but more importantly, they cut to the basket and they can hit shots. And I'm not saying that would win them the championship per se, but that gives them the best chance. Part of their issue, defensively and offensively, they got Campazzo out there. He can't shoot. He's not really doing anything on defense either. They got Austin Rivers playing too many big minutes. Like, this isn't necessarily, like, right now this team isn't the best team. Michael Porter isn't there just yet. Like, they have some holes to fill. I'm not necessarily worried about Denver. I like Jokic.
Yeah, I think he's fine. I do still think the answer is yes, even if they just kept this roster, made a couple moves, because obviously who stagnates when they're trying to win a championship and ball up. He's not good enough, so I'm gonna say a cracked out version of him, but a cracked out Bobby Portis is like literally all it would take too. just give me someone Bobby Portis. Give me someone that can shoot, who isn't food if he puts the ball on the floor, and can certainly play defense. Like, it doesn't need that much.
I said Miles Turner.
Miles Turner. It's on one hand, it would that involves moving Jokic to the floor.
I'm just saying, if you pair him with a rim protector, a better rim protector,
you gotta do things to make Miles work.
That's what I'm saying. That's the problem with Jokic. If you pair him with a better rim protector than him, then that means spacing won't be as optimal than running like MPJ or Jeremy Grant at the four. But in those cases where you are running MPJ and Jeremy Grant at the four, then you have to run Jokic at the five, where rim protection is again lacking. So that's my question with
that, though.
Unless Jokic can transform to like a three, that'd be crazy.
I don't think the answer.
I don't think it's bad enough, though. I don't think it's that bad.
And he has improved. I will say that he has improved. But all I'm saying is, if you look at championship teams in the past and in recent years, being an average defensive center still isn't enough.
I don't think the answer isn't putting him at four and putting a five with him. The answer is finding a four that works well with him. Let me tell you something right now. and he's a pretty good defender. If they had Julius Randle at the four position, they would be fine. If they had, I know it's lofty, Anthony Davis, they would be fine. Even somebody that's a little bit more obtainable, hell, Jeremy Grant, they would have been fine.
No,
It's
Omar,
the answer.
I understand they're gonna be fine. They're good, and they're gonna be competitive for the next 5-6 years. I'm talking about winning a championship, winning it all.
I think they would be more on the
likely win a championship. They would be one.
Yeah, they would be more on the path of winning a champ. Like last year, they ran into the Lakers. Like that's fine, and LeBron was playing some really great basketball. But winning a championship wise, if they had any of those players that I just named, I feel like they would be in like more serious talks with winning a championship. And of course, healthy Jamal Murray. And he just has to play basketball. But they would be like cool. They would be in an optimal situation to win a championship if they had a 4 who could take some of that defensive burden off of Jokic. Because he's not going to be that guy. Defensively, he's not going to be that guy. However, I don't want to take away from what you contribute offensively. So therefore, I'm going to try to make it the best situation as possible.
Exactly. I don't think it's worth sacrificing any offense because that's how you're going to get it done. If you're trying to cover up Jokic's weakness to an absurd degree, like putting him at the 4, having this rim protector at the 5, what's going to happen is you're going to sacrifice the offense, and the offense is going to get you that chip. They can't. I don't give a fuck what your defense is on one side. If you coming down the court with MPJ, Jamal Murray, Jokic, a good stretch 4, and just a competent shooting guard, you got a problem. You got a problem. You're not even going to be able to solve it really once they address that 2-guard spot, and they gonna be straight, man. I just think I really like Omar's point. They gotta get him a 4, maybe not some of those names, because I don't think you need a guy like Julius necessarily, but
J-Melo? No, but yeah, not necessarily Julius. Honestly,
I get what you were saying. Yeah,
and honestly, and I'm high on Julius. Him without that much ball handling responsibility, I think great for him, but someone along those lines who is switchable. Like it worked with Jeremy Grant. It was close to getting to the finals last year.
A lesser version of Jeremy Grant, a lesser version of him. Now he's
I feel it. I just remember having those conversations, and it was interesting.
Dang, you avoid talking about Trae Young. God, it's crazy.
Yeah, we can talk that series. I'm not basketball though. If you want to talk that series.
Omar, you can lead the way. That's your man's. You know what
I'm saying? I'm usually not this proponent, but I do like that the Hawks are getting playoff experience. I think the conversation needs to be about Joel Embiid, and nobody in the league can handle Joel Embiid because what he's doing to Clint Capella, one of the guys that is slated to be like a good matchup for him,
punished.
Oh man, called it. Shot to tell niggas. Everybody told me Sage Clint Capella gonna get to him. Sage Clint Capella. This man
Capella? Crazy.
On a torn meniscus. I'm sitting here like, yo, this is Joel Embiid. Like, Clint's good. He's not Joel Embiid. Like on either side of the ball, he's just not. And you gonna need a guy like AD who Joel be fucking AD up. I'm just saying it like that.
I was about to say I'm looking at the way that he's punishing Clint Capella. There's nothing. There's nothing that he can do. And Clint Capella's using all five of his fouls on AD, but Joel Embiid is making Clint Capella look like a fucking kid out there. I will give him that praise. Like it's
crazy. Karl Anthony Towns couldn't do that in 2018. This is man.
The issue with Cat is he doesn't.
Clint Capella did the opposite.
Yeah, he doesn't even have the toughness and that's why Jimmy goes at him. When a grown man calls you a bitch to your face, I'm sorry, I gotta paint kids. I ain't gonna lie. When a grown man calls you a bitch to your face, and it's not like some actual like fuck you type shit, it's you're a little soft. And like I don't give a fuck how hard that nigga is. You're soft because that word ain't thrown around, especially when you reach 27, 28, 30. That word ain't thrown around too much. At least around here, at least. You don't just casually call people a bitch, unless you like fuck with your boys or some shit. But like, you dead ass two people at work, you're a bitch. That's not a thing.
That's a good point. Fucking high school, you be just running around calling people bitch as a joke.
You don't do that.
But when it's two 28-year-old grown men just
you're a bitch. Like y'all name calling, pulling personal cards, you're a bitch. That's not how this works. That doesn't happen. So when a grown man, especially your own work occupant. I mean, your work member. Sorry, whatever.
The
Calls you a
brotherhood,
bitch.
the
Yeah,
fraternity.
brotherhood. You're right.
Shout out
Calls you
Kwame.
a bitch. In practice, gets it known public, and then you play like it. He ain't got the toughness that it took at the time, maybe ever, for a guy like Clint Capella, who he doesn't even have a name for himself, especially at that point in time. So he gonna go out there and rough him up because his team didn't value him being off the court. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted to Cat, and it got bad. It got bad for little old Cat, man. That's tough. I like Cat too, but
Cat's cold.
I ain't that
bro.
biased.
Offensively, Cat's cold. Shout out to
tough.
130. Shout out to the 130 near 140 right now. We going
God
up.
damn.
We going up. I'm on a new level.
It said 140 on my shit.
Speaking of
Well, my shit
amigos,
delayed a little bit.
Hey, 140.
Are we talking ATL? Yeah.
Look,
I'm on a new level.
Embiid is the most unguardable player in the league right now.
That's
Stamp it.
Nah, Curry.
Stamp
Curry.
it, bro. Stamp it.
I
don't think that
I
there's
understand,
anything
though.
you could do, bro.
Shout out to Trinidad for the sub, but Kevin Durant.
Embiid shoots himself in the foot. KD is in the conversation, obviously. Embiid shoots himself in the foot. That's my thing with him. He shoots himself in the foot sometimes.
With what?
He's not right now. When Embiid's like this right now, I love to do. I say in my last center video, it's months old, but I still stand by it. Embiid playing the right way is the best center in basketball, in my opinion. When he plays the basketball at his best in the most optimal level, he's the most talented big in basketball. The issue is he's not like that all the time. He does fall in love with the step back mid range, step back threes even. He's not. His body doesn't allow him to be that bruiser guy that everyone loves to see in 2K and shit. He doesn't spam drop step.
Oh, nigga, he doing this on a tournament this right now.
He's doing it right now.
And you think, and let me say this:
right
when
now.
they get to the next series, if they think they're gonna roll the ball out there and Nick Claxton gonna do something, even if they think that they finna double with Blake, the answer must be like we gonna knee him in his knees or something. But
It's not like Giannis where like Embiid doesn't have a half court game and he has to pull it out, go in full stride, Euro, and then fuck. Couldn't do it. Give the ball to Embiid in the post and he will make something work.
And final thing about Giannis, that's the conversations I'm talking about. I typically have Giannis above guys like Joel and Jokic and shit. That's what I'm talking about.
He's been top 5 the last 5 years.
I might talk about that. That's what I'm talking about, by the way. But Embiid, he ain't got dumb problems at all. Outside of just making the shot, missing the shot. Other than that, totally different. I'm gonna still give it to Curry though, because Curry, man, Curry is literally all up to the ball not going in the net. He gets the shot up when he wants. He gets to wherever he wants, whenever he wants. He can do everything but dunk on you. So I got Curry.
And then Dame, right?
Katie's a strong too.
Nigga, no. If there's a conversation, it's between Curry and Embiid, but Embiid, and maybe it's because it's just the Hawks, and he'll face the Nets next. I do have the Nets. I mean, not the Nets, but the Sixers winning the series, especially because the Hawks can't stop Tobias Harris. But he's not even working hard for these baskets. That's the thing that differentiates me, like between him and Curry. He's not even working for these baskets, and I feel like if he really learns to like duck in and get great positioning, I like Embiid will have more room to grow. Embiid is doing all this nasty post work, getting the ball kind of away from the basket. He'll catch the ball like in the mid range area and do his work. If he ever gets it on the block and gets dirty with anybody, oh my God. Nick Claxton is going to be food.
I ain't gonna lie, that's an amazing point. Embiid is working from the elbows right now. Embiid's working from the elbows or even the right wings because you have a guy like Benjamin out there. But if Embiid can ever just have a guy who dump it to him, double him, I'm shooting a 3. Woo! That's gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna be crazy. That'd be crazy. I give you that. I had no defense for that.
Give Joel Embiid Jamal Murray. Oh.
I'm saying that's what I was thinking. That's literally the person that came in my mind. Crazy. Like, that'd be crazy.
Shout out to Trae Young, but it's over with. It's over with.
Oh yeah, on the series itself, I think I said Philly in 5 or Philly in 6. I said one of those two. The only reason I said it is because, man, I had to see Trae do it to believe it. And Trae's amazing. He's not looking shit, but I gotta to see him go through all this defense and even the talent gap because he's not even the best player on the court. I'd had to see it to believe it. So I think I said Philly in 5 or 6, and it shocked my locker room. But that was one I think I'm gonna hit nail on dead on right now.
Damn. Well, that's all the basketball talk I have for today. Can we talk about that lamb talk? Lamborghini lamb talk.
Ew. I don't even like that jump. Nah, I say this: the music. I had a music stream. In regards to the Migos, man, look, it's not culture. If you expected culture, you're honestly toxic. That's a classic album. That's a classic album. To expect niggas to drop a classic is crazy, especially after they fell off. Culture 3 was nice though.
It was good. It was good.
I fuck with it. It's not 10 out of 10, not 9 out of 10. It's a cool 7.5. It's a cool 7.5.
ATL correspondent has a different take.
It has some songs that I can fuck with. It has some songs that I don't. But fairness to everything, and my disclaimer over everything, my standards for the Migos were already lower. It's not. I'm not compared to old Migos. This is a 6, maybe even 5.5. Compared to the Migos today, what I would expect from them to do, cool 7.5. And interesting concepts, interesting beat choices, the verses even, transitions even. But where it falls flat is 1 per Migos. Album's gonna be too long. Song's gonna be too long. Cadence is gonna be way too long, especially in that song with Drake. Oh my! I ain't gonna lie.
Drake took over that song, bro.
I know there's some Aubrey Angels out there. Shit, Bezos just catered to
Aubrey Angels. Hell no.
I never heard that, bro. Aubrey Angels,
an idiot, bro.
Aubrey's Angels, bro.
Oh man,
that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
That song is so shit. It ain't even funny. That song is bad, and it's to the point where someone in my chat literally said, "I can't wait for the edited version where they remove all the times Drake and Quavo paused." This song might be fire, but like it's bad. I don't like that song at all.
It was that bad too. I don't think it was that bad.
I don't like that song. I've only re-listened to it once. Like it.
I'll say this. I know folks in Atlanta were so desperately waiting for the Migos to come out, but I went to like Linux this weekend. I went out a little bit this weekend, and it was playing. And that's very typical Atlanta, but I just didn't think people were waiting for the Migos of all groups to come out. I'm Migo'd out. And I being from here, I've probably heard more Migos than like, the average person. But I am Migo'd out. And this just was another too long, too similar sounding album for me.
That's fair.
I cut it on. I was telling my girlfriend as we rode to, which is an hour away from where I was. I told her, what's the crazy thing about the Migos is I cut this on and I couldn't tell when the song switched. Like you just can't ever tell when the song switches with the Migos because it just all sounds the same to me. They could keep it. They could have kept this. The Migos needs to become like a TV show group or something like that. They need to do something else. It's time to transition. It's time to transition from rap.
Speaking of another album that sounded the same throughout.
I ain't gonna lie, you about to say Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was to say Omar. That's why it's
going crazy, bro.
That's why it was a 7 to 7.5 for me. Because I'm not gonna hold you with the Migos. The biggest critique about young artists. Everybody loves to spam the he don't miss thing. It was Uzi in 2016, 2017, 2018. That run, the nigga could not make bad music. People ran with that with every other artist that came out since then. And with the Migos and definitely Hall of Fame, a lot of the songs I don't even remember. You used to look at a song, and even with J. Cole's album as an example, and I know J. Cole's by far and wide the best artist we're talking about in this conversation at least. You can look at the title of a J. Cole song and be like, oh yeah, this sound like this sound like that. Some of these songs, bro. Hold on, let me listen to it real quick. You don't need to do that for some of these players, man. Rappers. It's kind of it's sad. It's a bit toxic too. Like
Polo G-Tar, bro. Oh man.
When your album's too long, you have similar instrumentals. It just hit my head. You're a fucking clown. You're a fucking clown.
Piano G. Oh man.
When your instrumentals are too long, your cadence is very. And for Hall of Fame, and I don't know how you outdid the Migos in this. cadence is that
that's
similar?
that's what I'm saying. You outdid the Migos in
Crazy.
terms of repetitiveness.
It is. I mean, I love Polo. My chat, no, I'd be the first man. Wolo G, yada yada. It's hard for me. A lot of songs they don't like from Polo. I'm like, oh, that shit cool. Y'all bugging. Nah, man. I ain't gonna lie. That song with Dirk that people think, oh yeah, they dropped 81. I don't like that song at all. I don't like that song even a little bit.
But the thing is, Polo G, I like him on different beats, but the piano and guitar ones, specifically on the last album, was just way too much, bro. Like, I'm not even saying Polo's trash. It's just the repetitiveness of that album is ridiculous.
I'll say it. Polo's trash.
Okay.
No, let me stop. They said I'm old when I stuff like that.
I will say I did see a
man.
lot of people talking about like Polo being top 5, top 7, and mind you, this is not just like new gen, just like period.
Yeah, people love Polo. People because Polo's message is strong. I don't know why the fuck he's in the conversation, but people love Polo G. Like the meme is Young Boy. Nah, they're dead ass about Polo. They're dead ass. They're like, nah, Polo's like a goat. Like, and the goat is.
I heard.
Hall of Fame. I don't think that's a question.
I heard a TikTok sound, and it was Beyonce talking about how people don't make albums anymore. They just make they don't look at albums as like bodies of work where this song leads into this song and it tells a story and this is different. And it's true if you go back and listen to old albums. Old albums is to tell a story and take you on this journey, and this song sounded significantly different than the next song. However, it flowed together. Yeah. Nowadays, it's like I know that this is like my banger formula, that this is my hit-making formula, and I have about 15 to 16 songs that sound just like this and put them all together, and I'm calling this album. I don't think that every song can't be a single. And I feel like they approach it that way as well. Like they just don't approach albums as albums anymore. And that's where these artists kind of lead me to the side of like they suck. It might be too harsh of a criticism, but that's just the way I feel when I listen to a whole album.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that's a quotable, my boy. Every song can't be a single, it's a fucking quotable. Man, look, I really feel like some of these artists get a collection of music and they're just like, look, they're gonna fuck with 5. I feel like they drop it, they're gonna fuck with 5, 6, 7 of these joints. I'm gonna drop 2 and 3 videos for the ones I enjoyed recording the most. We're gonna see what happens. And with the Migos, I don't think that was the case. I think the Migos were trying to prove that they weren't washed, and they proved to me that they ain't ever going back to Culture, but they damn sure proved that they weren't as shit as they were in Culture 2, which that's by far and wide one of the worst collections of music I've ever heard. But with Polo just, man, it was disappointing.
They be trying to see, they try to see what song catches too, and that's what's crazy to me. They see what like pops off on TikTok, or even like with that Young Thug project, he forced that ski song.
Yeah, like, that was catchy. Weird. That was weird.
It's catchy now, but he deadass called all his friends and was like, "Yo, I've got this ski challenge." Made up a whole challenge and just forced it. And for like 28 straight days, he was doing this. And then it caught on. It became this catchy thing. So I feel like that's what artists be doing now. They're gonna put out a bunch of songs that are singles, try to see which 5 hit, see what TikTok is fucking with, see what people are putting on their Instagram stories as their background. And they're gonna run with that. And if 5 out of the 17 hit, if 4 out of the 17 hit, then that makes a good album. When maybe it's because I'm looking at it too great. I remember Kanye putting out an album. Every song on that album was fantastic. It flowed. You remembered every single word. It told a story. It was a nice cohesive piece. It wasn't, all right, let's 5 songs that are off this are going to be memorable. It's damn near 20 years later, and I can recite every word from College Dropout straight through. Yeah. I can't do that with the Lil Uzi album that came out, Pluto, Baby Pluto.
Oh, the one with
Pluto. All right, that's just. I was about to say
Eternal Take.
Pluto. Oh,
that's
yeah,
different.
That's different. They ain't no EA slander. I ain't gonna copy.
Baby Pluto. I can't. Come on now.
Yeah.
Can't do nothing with that.
I give you that. I can say there's some new artists, and in defense of new artists, because I don't want to just be slandering them for the whole time. They did introduce a concept of it not having to be a story, and they did introduce the concept of just having that collection of music that you just sit back, you push shuffle on my album, and you just ride out in the car cranking while you're on the way to whatever road trip that you're doing. Like it's definitely interesting, but at the end of the day, it's
forgettable.
refreshing.
Forgettable.
It's forgettable sometimes.
But I feel like the labels and
majority
whoever
of
they
those
talk
songs
to,
did.
they've had those conversations of, yeah, this is what works, this is what makes money, and that's probably why they're doing it.
Oh, for sure. I can't.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't disagree with that because it used to be. This is a little bit of insight on how to make music, but people go to producers, get a whole beat pack, and if that beat pack consisted of 20 songs, you might have selected one song beat pack, and you did that over and over again until you had a whole. What it seems like to me is they're going to one producer, they're buying the whole beat pack of 20 songs, and they're trying to utilize 20 of those beat pack, and they're going to make a whole album out of all 20 of those songs. And I'm saying that because producers have similar writing styles or producing styles. So
Especially now,
out of those 20 beats, most of them, especially now, most of them are going to sound the same with the hi-hats and that. So like the Polo G piano guitar, he went to the same dude who does piano guitar, and that's his staple. So of course you're going to get about 16 songs with a piano guitar, and if he's trying to use all 16 of those songs, that's what you as a consumer are going to get. Polo G, piano guitar, 16 songs. It is what it is.
That's he called the piano guitar.
Edwards, but I was stuck on piano guitar. That is a crazy. that had my mind reset. That shit was crazy.
I don't even think that's the right way to go about it, though.
It's not. It's a contradiction because if you're playing for the artist, if your whole objective is okay, boom, we're gonna 20 songs, 10 of them are gonna bang, 5 of them are gonna be a top 1. Boom, let's see what happens. But then at the same time, you want people to appreciate your album, but your album has a bunch of songs that sound the same as your hit songs, and therefore it's forgettable. It's not. It literally cannot work. The only way it works is if you have like a Love Is Rage 2 or to a lesser degree an EA, where a lot of your songs sound the same, but a lot of the songs are really, really good though. Like you have to genuinely, and pun intended because it's the trend anyway, not miss. You have to not miss. You have to have a borderline flawless album for your album to be considered good in this new generation, because in this new generation, their whole thing, in my opinion at least, is playing the lottery and just trying to see what songs work and don't work, but they're all going to sound very similar. Like Antisocial Roddy's album. I think that album's great. It tells a little bit of a story. Yeah, I think that album is fantastic. It tells more of a story than most of these other albums do right now, and it's not like it's a storytelling album necessarily. It just does a little bit more, which is fucked up. Like the GOAT, even if we're talking about Polo, the GOAT to a lesser degree, the GOAT, its whole essential is where he came from, why he plans on being great, and why he knows that he still has potential despite where he is right now. That message being heard over and over again can get tiring sometimes, but if every song hits, all right, the GOAT's a good album. All right, Love Is Rage 2 is a good album. But if that's all you bring and you can't hit on all those songs, you fuck.
But even on YouTube, I feel like, I think the winning formula for the most part is quantity over quality in terms of just numbers. But in terms of longevity and the people that, have respect in their communities and shit like that, it's always going to come back to quality. And you can see that in rap as well. Like, at the end of the day, J. Cole is revered the way he is because of the quality of his music. Same thing with Drake. Same thing with Kendrick. Drake might be debatable for some people, but
Drake shouldn't be debatable for some people.
It shouldn't be.
I'd be the first. I'd be the first to clown Drake on some shit for sounding corny. I don't like views. What it's time to drop some bullshit and more shitter. Like I don't like some of his shit. But
more shitter.
Drake is one of the best artists of all time, if not the best artist of all time. Like let's stop.
Michael Jackson, nigga.
Michael Jackson is like, I'm talking about like in rap. My bad.
Kanye West, nigga.
Kanye West is debatable. You can argue Drake. That's the. You can argue Drake over easy.
Easy.
You can argue Drake over easy. I'd say
Easy.
I said to argue it. I didn't say he is, but to
It,
argue
it would have to go down to numbers, and if it's
Easy
numbers,
work.
then it'd be Eminem.
It wouldn't. You can say he had an
What the
album.
fuck, nigga?
Just numbers.
Classic Drake albums.
Shut up, Biso.
Just
Shut
numbers.
Yeah.
Just numbers.
Shut
Shut
up.
Just numbers.
Shut
I'm
up.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Shut.
That is all I'm saying.
When the last time you got in the car and said, "Yo, cut the Eminem up.
In Worcester.
Cut that. cut that Eminem up." Yo, my name is Eminem. I'm rapping like a.
I ain't gonna lie. M is a GOAT. Some of his music didn't age in the sense of, and it's gonna sound casual, just being like replay value. Some of it doesn't have replay value. Some. I'm not doing
Nigga,
this.
you ain't never been in nowhere.
I'm
Lose
Slim
yourself
Shady.
in the moment, the movement, the moment. You wanna never let it go. You only got one shot.
Omar made
You
it into a
ain't
country song. That's hilarious.
You ain't never
it's a
been
country
nowhere.
song.
Well, why did he sound like he's sagging his pants on a tractor? why did he sound so country gangster? What the hell?
His palms is with a real Slim Shady. Please, no, you ain't never.
I heard that in a minute. You got
That's what
it.
I'm saying,
It's
bro.
replay value
Eminem,
is us. Replay value
Eminem
is
is
us.
what's it called? But what I was gonna say is that's a product of this new hyper overconsumption era. So like people just are forced to pump out content. I'm gonna use this as an excuse. That's why I haven't dropped a YouTube video in a month.
Oh yeah.
I personally don't agree with the man. I gotta drop 7 videos in 1 week or 5 videos in 1 week to stay relevant on YouTube. That's crazy to me. You gonna burn yourself out, and then the audience is gonna get sick of you. Like it just is what it is.
That's fact. And I get a lot of time. I don't do enough content. Yada yada yada. I was editing the video. Funny enough, and I ain't going with cap. I forgot I had a pod till 6, so I was like, oh shit. All right, let me stop editing this motherfucker. But truth be told, and I will give you a true story from me. Everybody likes some of the shit I say. I don't consider myself as having a catchphrase, but I consider there's some things I do very often in my videos. And when one of the common ones is when I say "listen here, motherfucker" or "oh but Sage." Some people watch my videos anticipating that this is one of those videos where I say "oh but Sage." I tell you not, that 10-day stretch where I upload it, I've never seen that ever get an annoying content for 9 months of YouTube. I do content for 10 days straight. I kid you not, I had like 5, then 10, then 20 people talk about it was getting annoying. I was like, huh, that's crazy. It wasn't annoying a month ago,
Yeah.
but and get this, that was in like March, April-ish. I don't know when I did that streak. We're in June. I've spaced out my content since then. I haven't heard a complaint about it once. I haven't heard one complaint about it since. And it's just odd to me. The more you throw something in someone's face, that's when they're going to bitch about it. But if you just let it sit back, let it resonate with people, they appreciate it more. I 100% agree with what Omar said in terms of that.
That's why I'm gonna wait 3 months. That's why I'm gonna wait 3 months before I upload again.
Now that's not good. Your channel's gonna die. But
It's dead. It's dead.
Oh my
it's
God,
dead, bro. You're fine, bro. But nah. Jokes aside, I agree.
Yeah,
And,
jokes
like,
aside.
I'm just saying when we live in an era where fucking one video a week is already slow, like you're not uploading much if you're uploading once a week. That's
yeah, I'm getting shit for missing. This is my 7th day. Yeah, are you kidding me? Damn.
What's crazy
that's
is you go
what-
to
that's what-
Creator Studio and the numbers tell you that, they literally tell you the reason why your numbers are down is because you didn't upload as much. So you should probably upload more.
And I feel like that's crazy too to expect these artists, content creators, whoever, to be like, yeah, you're learning this space, you're navigating, you're learning how to. And then they say to them, well, it's cool that you're learning to navigate. Upload more. Upload more TikToks. Upload more Instagram stories. Upload more photos to the feed. Upload more. Give more content. Tweet more. Upload more YouTube videos.
But the idea is to get your reps up, no?
I
It's
don't
like getting
think
your
so.
reps up.
That doesn't. If you, it's the phrase. You gotta practice good. If you practicing bad, you're not doing nothing. You just practicing bad. If you don't practice good, you're wasting your time, in my opinion.
That actually, hey, and I get called a lazy nigga sometimes when I was working at like restaurants or phone stores or wherever the fuck I was working. I get called a lazy nigga all the time. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that shit because like you gonna bitch about it and tell me to do it again when we close, bro. Look, I'm like, look, I'm not gonna live in filth at my workplace and shit. I'm gonna clean, but in terms of like count the register or some shit like that, I'm like, what the fuck would I count this shit just for a motherfucker come in this bitch with 100 and make me count the shit again? Like, no, you're an idiot. I'm count that shit later. Like, I'm all for working smarter, not harder. And when it comes to dropping music, my God, I'm not an artist. And same thing with YouTube. But like, you gotta know when to let shit sit and what you have that's gonna attract you further views down the long run. If every 5 days, B-Souls, TSO, Omar ranking the top 10 players in the NBA, at some point, you're not gonna want to hear our fuck ass list. Yeah. But what I haven't ranked my top 20 in 2 months. Any take I say in locker room, Twitch, shout out locker room, Twitch, Discord, anything. Anytime I say a take, everybody remembers it. Everybody that fucks with me, at least I'm not clouded, but everybody that fucks with me, they remember. Oh yeah, you said this and that, you this and that. Somebody told me, and I didn't fucking remember saying the shit. Apparently, I was being satire in a video, and I said the Knicks wouldn't make the playoffs. I was just fucking with Knicks fans. I didn't even fucking remember I said the shit. It was like 8 months ago, and he was like, yeah, bro, I need that apology, fool. It's in a fucking, like, I'm like, damn. But if I, every 5 days, oh yeah, I don't think this team's going to be good in 2022 because X, Y, and Z. Then they signed Peyton Pritchard on a minimum deal. Oh, now I think they're going to the fucking Super Bowl. Some bullshit. Like, if I had to take for every little thing every fucking day, you wouldn't want to hear what I had to say. I promise you wouldn't. That's why people call Stephen A a fucking idiot. Stephen A has his hot takes for sure. But at the end of the day, Stephen A is a sports fan and he has opinions
I feel like some of
the
takes he has is just a matter of he's running out of shit to say, and he has to say something.
That's a fact.
He
has to say something.
Yeah, he has to say something.
Stephen A. Smith is on TV for like six hours. And mind you, on a non-playoff, let it be playoff finals or Eastern Conference, Western Conference final time. Stephen A. Smith is on TV for 13 hours a day at that.
He's got something that you think is stupid.
He's got to say something.
Or he's gonna say something completely wrong. I know this is football, but he said in 2018 or 19 that Terrence Williams was on the other side of Amari Cooper. Nigga, he's retired. He's gonna fuck up, and people go on him like that. And it's like, dude, he's not a dumb guy. Skip, I call him the grumpy old troll. He likes to slander people. He's not a dumb guy. Shannon Sharp can be taught. Like, these guys aren't just straight up clowns.
Chris Paul is hype as fuck.
They just talk. Yeah, what did he? Oh shit!
This motherfucker saying, ah. Yo, Chris Paul going crazy right now.
Is this Chris Paul's first conference finals?
Second.
Nah. Yeah. Two.
Oh yeah, with the
Houston.
Yeah.
But,
this game over.
But yeah, man. When you talk every day, you're gonna say something people disagree with, and that's why people view him as a clown. But nobody viewed Stephen A as a clown when First Take wasn't nearly as clouded. Nobody did. Nobody was calling Stephen A this dumb guy when he was ranting about Kwame Brown in 480p. but now he got that 1080p on First Take Live with Stephen A. Smith. Oh yeah, this dude's a clown. This dude's a moron. It's repetition ain't always the best thing. And I know we were talking about music. I don't know how we got here, but
oversaturation of content. Chris Paul got 33 points on 77% from the field. No threes. A throwback game.
Mm-mm. Hey man.
I mean, whoever they playing after Jokic, we're just looking like some JaVale McGee. Oh, yeah,
I know we were talking about Jokic.
Putting in his butt.
I know we were talking about Jokic in the sense of his rim protection. My one counter that I meant to say at the moment.
Hey yo,
he's going.
Stop.
I hate you.
I said putting it in his butt, and you said rim protection. Pause.
I hate you.
Pause. Tell us how Jokic protects the rim.
I'm not talking. I was gonna say he's going against the two like matchup nightmares in D-Book and Paul, but we talking about rim protection and good D. So I don't want to. No, I don't want to talk no more. I'm gonna back away. You moving closer, I'm gonna back away, bro.
That's how he protects the rim.
Keep your distance, young blood.
So he lets anything. Hold on. He lets anything fly at the rim, huh?
The booty is mine. The rim. It belongs to me. You cannot have my booty. The booty is mine.
Yeah, he's not a good rim protector. He lets
I'm straight. Bro.
Anybody can bang it out.
I'm straight, bro. I'm here. All
right. You can come back in Sage. You good?
Yeah, I'm crawling. I ain't even doing this shit.
Anybody? Camera. Anybody can bang it out. Yeah.
I can't.
Anybody at the rim on Jokic for sure.
This nigga wildin', bro.
All right, chat. Going for the Q&A, bro. I can't with you.
Yeah, let's get this. Let's get the fuck on out of here.
Oh my god,
man.
Bro. Let me put the Discord in the chat.
Niggas doing jail tactics and shit.
He said, "Hold on, my camera lagging," and then zooms back in.
Had to creep up on me.
Oh man, shout out to the 120 in the chat right now.
120 and it wasn't basketball? Oh my god.
That's wild.
I wonder if that one dude that hates on my comments
did he respond to
still
you?
Watches the pod. He responded to me one time. He could see me in the streets. How about that?
He said
blocking niggas. I thought I would never be the type to start blocking niggas. I started blocking niggas because it's some of them. It started to make me look bad. Because I love debating comment sections and shit. But over time, I'm just like, yo, some of these niggas just say shit to try to piss me off or just to try to slang my content. It's just not good to be here. Just get your shit removed.
Yeah. We get more people in here. We got one person in there right now. We had like 10 last time.
What are you doing, bruh? What are you doing, bro? I saw it. I was looking at something else. I look at my fucking computer. What are you doing?
It's right here. Hey, Sage, we going straight to team up after this? Is
that the plan? We can.
This is probably gonna be
if y'all want to team up on this paper with me.
Okay. I don't know where you were going with that.
I didn't either.
Yo, chill. You told you good?
I'm good, bro.
I'm actually not, bro. You gotta tee up. I'm not, bro.
The last time we were playing team up, bro, someone made the Meg Thee Stallion noise and everyone just blamed it on me.
You do it
on everything.
It
wasn't me. It was Double D. I swear to God, bro. I swear.
I say this. I ain't gonna lie. When Bob McAdoo was shooting the free throw, I literally imagined you saying this shit. That's why I bust out laughing. Everybody was talking about, hey, yo, we squatting. I literally just imagined you did that shit. I was like, hey, nah, bro. I started crying, bro.
Oh, shit.
Hey,
what the fuck this nigga got going on, dog?
Hey, the women on my side of Twitter slandering Meg Thee Stallion for her album, though.
Album? She released a single.
Or single, thought something or
thought
something.
Shit
like that.
is literally okay. Guy just left. His name
is
Thought Shit.
Profile pic different from? It's different from what it looked on Twitch. Okay, never mind. Right.
I was bringing Goku X.
Flying that nigga shit was different.
Goku.
What up?
Yeah. What's good?
What up?
How was your starting off?
What you got, bro?
Omar, hella close. How y'all been though?
Good. What's up?
Hi guys. Hey stream.
What up? Yeah, question?
Good.
I did. I swear to God, I did. Oh yeah. On some slick shit. I don't want it to be too long, but what do y'all think about people? Cause it just hit me. But like, what do y'all think about people graduating high school really don't know what to do afterward?
I mean, damn, any better phrasing in this universe. You say graduating early from high school? What'd you say?
Yeah.
No, he just said people graduating high school and not knowing what to do, just in general.
Oh,
like
let me take this Sage. Let me take this Sage real quick. If you don't know what you want to do, you're a loser. Let me stop. That's bad.
You're young.
No, but I find it, and I was talking to a friend today when I was at the getting buckets. You know, they call me Young CP3. it's very strange that society has this idea that 18-year-olds can make a decision right then and there that'll affect the rest of their lives. If you don't know what you want to do, take some time, bro. Find out who you are, because you don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Take some time, discover who you are, discover new things, discover what you like, dislike, and then make a sound decision about school. I'm 24, and I'll be 25 when I graduate from college, which is very much different than like B Soul's age, who's about to graduate from college. But if I would have went straight through like he did, I would have been miserable right now. I would have been doing something. So take the time, find out what you want to do, even if that's not what you college route. Just discover yourself.
Bro, most people that graduate high school, especially early, haven't even seen the world. They haven't
Where you
even
get
been
early
outside
from?
of their. He said early, right?
No.
No, I didn't say it.
Yeah, you've been saying early a lot. I'm like, where you getting that
I
from?
thought he said it. I could have sworn to God he said it early. All right, whatever. I thought his whole question was, "What are you gonna do? They graduate early." I thought that was. I don't know why the fuck it was his question, but bet that's a lot less
I
weird.
still don't know
Okay.
where you're getting that, but it's good. It's
I
good.
thought, I
Go
thought,
crazy.
I
Go
thought he
crazy.
asked a weird ass question. I was like, yo, what the fuck? But all right, bet. So, and even then, most people who graduate high school, hell, college, they ain't even seen the fucking world. You don't know what you like. You don't know what you want because you don't know everything. You're fine. You're young. Just chill. Figure yourself out.
I feel like that's easier said than done though when a majority of high schools push the college application process on you like end the junior year. You know what I'm saying? Like senior year as well. But also when you see all of your friends going to college, and mind you, this is coming from a 18-year-old who is highly impressionable. When you see all of your friends going to college, and then when your parents are ragging about you, where are you going to college? What are you doing after high school? It's really hard, especially again when you're dependent on your parents to just say, I'm not going to college. I'm taking a gap year. And there are parents that are more understandable to that. And props to those parents for actually getting shit. But again, that advice is easier said than done, I feel like.
Fair enough,
Yeah.
because my parents and I know my mother, she just walked in the house. Shout out to my mother. But to this day, and I'm gonna get my own crib in 2021, late 2021. But to this day, she I know damn well if I told her, hey, I'm making money, I want to get out faster than that. Faster than December. That's when unless everything goes wrong, I'm out. I want to get out faster in December. I want to get out in September.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking the semester off. I don't have to pay $4,000, $5,000 for these classes. I'll be good to go. And I just know she'd have a heart attack. So I just know she'd have a heart attack. Think of me as a whole different person. Hell, even I used to have like a fro type shit or like a high fade. I got my hair braided. She thought I just, it's like everything changed with her. So I know how some parents can be, but the quicker you learn, you gotta do what's best for you. I know I'm all over the place to stutter.
The second best thing would be community college. Because at least, you know, it's a low cost alternative. You actually get to get some sort of a feeling of what college is actually like, what certain majors are like. So if you can, I'd go community college as a second option to what Omar suggested.
I was gonna double down on that real quick and then keep going. Yeah, it is hard for your parents. If you present to your parents with a good plan, and a good plan could honestly be like, hey, mom, dad, to be honest with you, I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to put that debt burden or whatever onto myself or others without knowing exactly what I want to do. So I want to take a gap year. I want to work, learn more about myself, try to get a couple skills under my belt or whatever. But the community college route is also very great. I went the community college route. Fantastic. Did the classes for cheap. They're super easy. They're easier to cheat on as well. And then you come out in 2 years with a degree. So my 2-year degree, computer science, which makes finding jobs and internships much, much easier. I high key turned them down to do YouTube stuff, but like they were just pouring in just because I had the 2-year degree in computer science.
Did you apply online for the internships? Or like you
low key, they honestly, to be honest with you, they came in my email.
What the hell?
Like I think there's like a database that starts to find certain qualifications. I went on. There's a site called Handshake, and I applied to a bunch of different sites, like put my information on a
Yeah,
bunch of
Handshake
different.
too. Yeah.
But after that, like I have a whole separate email address, and I get 35 to 40 emails a day.
What the fuck?
About different job
Damn.
opportunities.
I applied to like 46 during winter 2020, and none of them reached back to me. I'm like,
Yeah, nigga.
God
you-
damn.
And I don't want to be. I don't know. I don't want to say that this is a different thing because there's some. We've had conversations about different things, but a distinction might be that I have an associate's degree in computer science, and at least for like the entry level stuff, that makes me a much better candidate than like the boot camp people or the course hero people and all that stuff. That makes me a more interesting candidate. So I'm like an overqualified version of them, but they also like maybe like an underqualified version of somebody who in a complete 4-year program straight going on. I don't know how to, but it's I look interesting. That 2-year degree makes me look interesting to some people. And I know that from the interview that I had with GM. I had a couple interviews with like General Motors.
Yeah.
About getting on to be a software engineer for them. And that's what they said. I mean, this is the
God
the
damn.
2-year
How the
degree.
fuck did no one reach back to me? I low key, I ain't gonna lie. I suspect that they like know about my, because the main like resume point I have on my shit is my YouTube channel, and I feel like, and we've kind of touched on that with like OnlyFans and how that affects your job prospects in the future. I have a feeling maybe like people look at my like YouTube channel and like they see sort of kind of clickbaity NBA videos and like this he ain't really serious about this shit. So,
But we can have a conversation about it. You should honestly have 2 resumes. Somebody told me that
I
I
do.
should have an entertainment. Okay, and then I send you what my resume looks like, my professional resume. I've lied about all the coding languages that I know.
Oh
So
my God.
my
Oh my
resume
God.
looks interesting. Hey, if it's object oriented, then and well, I don't need too nerdy here, B-Souls, but if it's object oriented, I'm gonna figure it out when I get there. Just get me the job. That's the name of the game. Give me the job. And
But that's my thing. Like, bro, get me the job and I'll get the job done. But get my foot in the door first. Shit.
I'm about to say a lot of jobs, and I don't know if this is exactly on track with the conversation. A lot of jobs are so fearful of giving that person that experience that they're always looking for someone with experience, but they don't have the experience until they get the experience. How they gonna get the experience down?
Yeah, entry level jobs
Yeah.
are like, they're not really entry level.
Yeah.
They're really like second tier jobs. The internships are more entry level than actual entry level jobs, bro. It's stupid. But appreciate Goku for your time. We're gonna get
No problem.
2 more
Appreciate
people in
y'all.
here.
W advice.
For sure.
Don't stress out. Don't stress yourself out, bro.
We got Med. What's up, Med? What up, bro?
This the team up there. Yeah, this is
Yeah, Julius Irving, Maine. Crazy.
right. Yeah, bro, do be.
All right, you got 5 seconds though.
I'm about to say we know you got a mic, boy.
I'm about to say
Now you
5,
know how to use the Discord.
4, 3, 2. All right, you out, bro. See you later. quite literally, see you later. All right, Miracle Man, last person up. What up? God damn.
Well,
Miracle Man, if you don't say anything, you're in love with me.
Hello?
Oh,
I was cutting close.
What up?
I got like 2 questions. One's
that
kind of
nigga
dumb.
hate your guts. Ha! What's your question, bro?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's why it's okay. Wait, let me just turn off the stream. It was playing twice. The first question is: in a fight between all you 3 and Dom, who do you think would win?
It's a shootout.
Not me.
What the fuck?
I've only been in one fight and it was proctored by my second grade
I'm about to
teacher.
say,
I ain't
nigga,
gonna lie.
I'm about to say, nigga, I ain't going outside. That Dom big as shit. Omar be in the gym with me. I ain't going outside. Nigga, it's a shootout.
yeah.
I'm first one out.
I'm a
just saying
monster, so-
I'm first one out.
I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape like fuck.
What kind of fight are we talking? A street,
Yeah, street
fight,
fight.
or
Yeah, street fight.
can I have a gun in a
knife,
street
gun,
fight?
Oh my
RPG.
God.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
Agent 4. What the fuck? Oh yeah, it's Agent 4. It's Agent 4. Like, nah, I'm
Yeah,
not. I'm
I'm
from the
winning.
suburbs. I'm from the suburbs, bro. Not
That didn't answer the question at all, but
not me.
Okay, the second
what's
question.
the second
This is a bit
question?
more deep.
Yo,
It's
your
okay if
cam
you guys don't
lagging.
want to answer it.
Omar.
Huh?
Cam lagging.
Yeah.
Cam lagging?
You just
Let's
turn
see
it off,
me.
turn
Hold
back
on.
on. It worked last time.
Yeah.
You better zoom in. I knew it.
There you go.
Look at this.
Yeah.
Shut up, Diesel. Go ahead, Miracle Man. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. How do you guys feel about like the death penalty?
Whoa.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I told you it was deep. Yeah.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah.
I mean, damn, that's one blast shit. I would be the first nigga to speak. That's crazy.
You led on to
It's
it. I'm
tough.
like, okay.
It's tough. It's tough.
It ain't. Since Sage don't, he want to beat around the bush. There's too many people that have been falsely murdered and then proven wrong, to like wrongly murdered afterwards for it to be like legitimized. I don't believe that somebody should be overtaking someone else's life. There is no situation when the death penalty is necessary. To be quite honest with you, there just isn't.
I agree.
I also feel like in terms of just pure punishment, I feel like it'd be worse for someone to be in jail for the rest of their lives than just get away with whatever they did in one shot and then it's over.
My only hesitance was the fact that one obviously put on blast for yada yada yada, but really comes down to 445s, man. I ain't gonna lie. That rest in piss. So, but outside of that was the only thing I was thinking of. I was like, we really should be offing them, but nah. That wrongful accusation it make you 60 your stomach.
And mind you, the ways that they do it are inhumane. I think Colorado is one state, but there's other states that have recently passed laws about how they would go about pursuing the death penalty. And they've added firing squad. Firing squad is a new way for them to perform death penalty. Old style cowboy, line them up, shoot somebody. But, and then they ask the person who's on death row, what do you opt for? Firing squad is a possibility now. Again, it's just not, it's not humane. Sometimes that poison doesn't kill you. Sometimes that electricity doesn't kill you. And again, there's a documentary on, I can't remember, I might tweet it out this week. But it's about kids who were convicted when they were minors of these big offenses, and they're on death row because of it. And they were 15, 13, 14 when they made these decisions. Not saying that they were wrong, but I don't think that you should die based off a decision that you made when you were 13.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
That's true. We were talking about like just impressionability of high school kids when it comes to financial decisions, let alone 13-year-olds and, how their
I
minds
think
work.
the system's straight up flawed when it comes to minors, honestly. I think it's just so many fallacies, so many things. Like, yeah, obviously, you can't just enable teenagers to do whatever the fuck they want whenever the fuck they want. But at the same time,
Yeah, it's a tricky subject. Yeah.
But this is a fucking kid, dog. like you about to put this kid in handcuffs for fucking like doing this shit. Like, bro, he ain't.
Yeah, it's a fine line of accountability and knowing that that they are young. But
in hindsight, I was such a kid at 18. That's when I was really tricking off on these women. I don't got here. That's when I was Miracle Man, boy. I was spending bread on these women. Didn't know left from right, up from down. I was driving my piece of shit car miles, hours away at 1 o'clock in the just to try to get a hug from a lady. Like
a hug?
Oh yeah, Hey, my bad. This is a question.
Is that serious?
Oh, he went outside before, but there's a question. There's a question in my boy in real life. We was talking about this. How many times, if you can count, have you taken a girl to a movie or just straight up out and like literally nothing, like not in the sense of like fucking and shit because that's childish, but like nothing, like y'all were just two people that were just out and just happened to be in the same place?
0.
How many times that happened to you?
Let me say this. I'm not a volume shooter like in my actual life. Like I don't shoot at a bunch of different things.
Neither do I.
I am a smart shooter. I am a Kyle Korver, Joe Harris. Like
You're
I'm
Chris
those
Paul,
types.
Chris Paul.
of
You know what I'm
shit.
saying? You gotta feel out
Chris
the
Paul.
defense. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
Feel it out.
They're in the
I'm
paint.
snaking the
Take
pick
the
and
floater.
roll.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm making smarter decisions. I feel like the people that have all those like women, they are volume shooters. So they're taking any and everybody out. They're shooting a bunch of shots and they have these bad experiences.
Hot
But
zone
in my
hunter.
experiences, huh?
Someone in the chat said
I'm-
hot zone hunter.
Well, I am vetting these women out, so I know, and mind you, they're not obligated to do anything, but I know when I do take them out that there is a high probability of something going down. So it hasn't been too many for me, like for real.
Nah,
And if
you're
it,
not cap. I'm not saying cap.
I about to say, and it might have been one or two, but I might have went out on a date with this same person, and the next date. She showed me what that turkey neck was like. You see what I'm saying? Y'all probably don't.
I'm a one
Sage,
and
you
done.
probably
I'm a
don't know
one
what
and
I mean.
done, so.
I don't know what you mean.
B Souls know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Every
B
time
Souls-
every time I talk about women on the pod, Omar just like exposes my fucking.
B
He's like, how many
Souls-
bitches have you actually been with? I'm like, bro, chill,
do be on your
chill.
ass.
Like,
Yeah,
goddamn.
No, but I'm saying B Souls knows about Beast. Now, let me say this. Everything I heard, B Souls was the volume shooter. He's left, right, sideways. If she bagged the groceries at the grocery store, B Souls is leaving a number behind. Like, you see what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's not.
I
Oh,
leave
that's not
QR
you?
codes.
B Souls is spelled wrong.
Leaving
And B-
QR codes is nasty. Bro. You're
That's
just
terrible.
Man, the
instead
niggas
of a
are-
number, a snap code, bro.
All I'm saying is B Souls is a pimp. It's an abbreviation, and Souls is spelled wrong. This nigga wildin'. You can figure out what B Souls really means. Cause I think there's a lot of motherfuckers going there.
Be taking your souls. That's what I heard. But I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hate y'all, bro.
I don't know. Clip that, Rudy. Clip that.
Souls, man.
I
That's
hate y'all,
crazy.
bro.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, clip that.
I don't know what
Oh, yeah,
was
that's
that?
it.
Yeah, did we answer this question? What the fuck was
Yeah,
that?
about the
Yeah,
death
yeah,
penalty.
yeah, it did.
Oh yeah. That shit.
B Souls, you don't gotta say nothing. We know what your work is. No, bro.
All right, okay.
Hey man, chat saying rebound chaser. Hell no, he got putback balls. The fuck.
B Souls is microwave too. Once he hit one, he hitting 3 more that week.
Bro, he got green machine. Bro. He got B Souls. This B Souls badges, bro. He got green machine. Heat seeker,
Y'all making me out like a
slithery
player.
finisher,
I'm literally a one and
posterized,
done, bro. It's wild. It's wild.
T3s. Nah,
Stop it.
Hall
Oh,
of Fame
man.
T3s. Oh my
Hall
god.
of Fame.
B
deep
Souls want to
threes.
make it. He want to make it out to be like a bench warmer type guy. B Souls. The real question is: are other teams retiring your jersey? That's what we talking about. Are other teams retiring your jersey? You ain't Michael Jordan style Miami Heat. You ain't even play there and they retiring.
That
They
shit is the
didn't
wildest
play there, they
yeah,
just-
honestly, that's the wildest shit ever.
Got me. Oh, got me. What the fuck?
He really did retire his number for no reason.
Right.
He ain't even play there. It's women up in mass. The mass. You see what I'm saying? It's women up in the mass. He got his. They say, "Oh no, I heard about B Souls. Let me hang him up because I just heard it." It's you probably don't even know. It's folks telling their boyfriend, "Well, you not like B Souls," and they did. That's crazy.
Like sometimes like you got a nigga
Hey,
like
y'all
B
so-
Souls, Mr. Bitches Souls on the
Bitches
stream.
souls. Bitches souls. Oh,
And he-
man.
and he-
Yeah, Rudy, clip that. Put that on TikTok.
It's great.
I hate y'all.
That's
The
tough.
fuck?
That's-
But I got my first and only girlfriend like end of sophomore year and haven't done anything since. I'm like,
like-
That's what I used to tell him too. That's what I used to tell him. I only
Hey,
had one
chat,
girlfriend.
when we be off the pod, I kid you. Never mind.
see this dude right here. All right, well, Miracle Man, appreciate your participation.
Of course.
We got 2 more people in there actually. And they look new. What up? Oh, it's Eli. What up, Eli?
Good. That's Eli.
I think
This nigga got a
Listen,
you
Eli.
got a Giannis profile
Eli, I
picture.
don't have time. I don't have time for the analytical comments tonight. Okay.
off the chain, bro. I'm
No.
telling y'all, man.
Oh, it
It's
is
not-
Eli. Okay,
no.
what up? What up?
It's a hypo. It's basically it's kind of like a hypo. Okay, so let's say
Let's say your webcam's lagging.
hypothetically, right? Let's say like hypothetically.
Hello?
Your shit fuck. I'm not even trolling. Like we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Eli does have potato internet, and I know that from locker room.
Yeah, that's from locker room. Yeah, his shit trash.
His modem is an Idaho.
His modem is an Idaho potato. Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah. What's the shittiest internet I've ever had?
All right, Eli, you got
Eli,
5 seconds.
Pack him up.
Oh, damn.
Ask me tomorrow in locker room, Eli.
That's tough. That's tough.
Ask me tomorrow in locker room.
What is that
Okay.
profile? Is that X?
Yeah, that's X.
Oh man. Okay.
Getting poked.
1400 doxing? What up?
Yo,
What up?
So how was you feeling for your last podcast?
uh, shit, I don't actually have a question for real. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
All right, bro. All right,
Okay.
bro.
I thought niggas was there. We was gonna talk. I ain't got shit.
Appreciate the honesty.
Your voice sound kind of good though.
You're not a Knicks fan. You're not a Knicks fan. Hell nah.
All right, bro. Listen to this.
All right, B Souls, let's
What the
get
fuck
it.
Bitch, I am up. Bitch, I am up.
Ah, shit. All right.
I'm the bitch with your man's. Hey, can't get my dick in my pants. Hey, fuck no. No.
Yo, this dude.
Nigga.
What the fuck?
Hell nah. Damn. X fan.
Oh, man. Yeah, we ended the pod. Do y'all have anything else to bring up? We didn't get to the YouTube TikTok fight at all, but it's all good.
Wait, yeah, YouTube in 5. The fuck? That's it.
YouTube in 5.
Bryce Hall got his shit rocked, bro.
Nah, I don't even know some of them dudes. That Austin, oh my god.
I watched the highlight. It's literally every for 10 seconds. And now just go, oh shit! He just hit him in the noggin. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
You stole something. Oh my god. But the first round was lit too. That boy got his shit rocked in 2 rounds. Shit was crazy.
Yeah, shout out YouTube. I'm pretty sure Agent was there.
Agent was there? W.
I don't keep up with the Kardashians. I don't know.
The Kardashians.
I only
Oh,
knew
man.
4 of them. I only knew 4 of them. I knew Deji, but I had to remember them, honestly, no offense. But DDG I knew, Austin I heard of, and one TikToker looked familiar. That was
All right, let's close out the pod. We could do outros. Omar, say goodbye to the chat.
All right, y'all. It's your boy Hollywood O. I'm supposed to be recording this week. I said that last week, and yeah, but I'm gonna record this week for real. Stay on my ass. But I'll see y'all later.
All right, Sage, say goodbye to the chat, bro.
Please nobody text me. Follow this. There you go.
Yeah, give him a graphic.
Oh, we should do it like that. Yeah. All right, Sage smart, bro.
Yeah.
Keep going, be so. Outro yourself.
Sub to the pod. Sub to everyone. There you go. There you go. Get a number.
I can't get mine to focus though.
Get her numbers.
Yeah. If you could decipher that, that's the worst thing ever. But I'll tweet it out anyway.
Omar, you still haven't twerked for the chat.
Don't.
All right, y'all. Peace out, y'all. All right, y'all. Pod over.
Peace out. Check out Sage's stream later. We're gonna be playing team up. I probably won't be streaming on here because I ain't gonna lie. My problem is like after like the second quarter, I just ignore chat. I ain't gonna lie. I'm too locked in and shit.
I definitely be ignoring the fuck out of chat.
I feel bad. I feel bad, but
I don't feel shit. Chat, no, I don't give a
oh wow. All right. Peace out, y'all.